I'm gonna start us warming up so that we're making the most of our time. So as you continue to come in here today, we will just get moving. I'm gonna turn on some music and then I'm gonna intro the workout to you while we warm up. So everybody just kind of start walking or jogging in place. And I'm gonna join you with that. How about I turn on my microphone? That'd probably be good, huh? Check, check. How's that? Is that better? You ready to come in or you wanna wait a minute? All right, so we're just kind of jogging and warming up. Today, you could be at a march. Either way, I just want to get you some blood flowing. Here's a true story. I woke up today and did not want to do this. Like, nothing in me wanted to do this. I'm struggling with all the things. If y'all know me, you know I'm a feeler, and so I feel things pretty big. So I've had some moments where I've just sat and had a pity party. I know this could be so much worse. So I know, you don't have to tell me, I know it could be so much worse. But I feel the weight of it, and I feel the loss of it, and I feel the confusion of it, and it's a lot. And so I woke up this morning, I said, I don't want to. Let's take that to some step touches right here. And I said, I don't want to move today. But here's what I've learned. Here's what I know. When I am willing to move, things shift in my heart. When I'm willing to move and listen to truth, I come out of it in a different place. My anxiety is lowered. My joy is increased. My hope is increased. My patience with myself and my family is increased. Let's go back to that jog. So I'm going to show up and do the next right thing. I'm running a free group right now called In It With You, where I'm just trying to encourage women in this situation. And I posted for them, and I said, there's 3 words I'm working on right now. And it's next right thing, which means nothing about this right now looks like I thought it would look when we started 2020. Go back to those step touches. But if you want more, let's bring that foot back for a hamstring curl right here. So nothing about right now looks like I thought it would look. We're 80 days into this brand new year, and every goal I have set is gonna have to shift. And that's okay. It doesn't give me permission to stay stuck. Let's twist right here. To stay stuck in passivity. It may look different, but I'm not giving up. I started off the year by saying that to the travel ladies, but me, I'm not giving up. But me, I'm not giving up. And sometimes I forget, and Micah 7:7 is what we go back to, but me, I'm not giving up. I'm sticking around to see what God will do. So nice and gentle right here. Push those hips back. Just go for a little bit of a lunge. So today's workout, I'm going to talk to you about being willing to rise. Now, I've taught this before. Typically, I teach women most of the time, but there might be men or boys watching. So today's workout, we're going to talk about what does it look like to be a man or woman, a girl or boy, go back to that jog, willing to rise. Now, I did some research a while back, and it says, I found that in the Bible, the word rise, or variations of it, are mentioned 629 times. Little baby squats right here, just nice and gentle. 629 times. Now the word used in Hebrew is kum, which means to stand up or to rise up. 629 times. I think if a word is used that many times, we should pay attention to it, right? Another version in Hebrew that was used is, I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure, it's shakam. And that means rise up, rise up. And so today, I'm going to challenge you to be one who is willing to rise up. We're all really familiar. Let's go back to those side steps with Proverbs 31. And verse 15 in that chapter says, she rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. Take that to that hamstring curl. I read a devotion a few years ago. I want you to bring that knee forward, pull it down. I read a devotion a few years ago. I don't know who wrote it, and I wish I did, but I think it was a Proverbs 31 devotion. But the writer said, what if, when it says, while it is yet night, she said, what if it has less to do with the time of day we get up and everything to do with being those willing to rise up when things around us are hard? Is there ever a more appropriate time for that than today, right? So while I train you, I'm going to teach you about being willing to rise. All right, are you warmed up? Because I'm like gasping for breath here. Okay, plan for today, cardio strength Tabata, which means 20 seconds of movement, 10 seconds of rest. So we're going to coach you through it. Carson's going to show some modifications for you today. So I'll show you the more intense version. She'll show you a mod down in case you need to modify. We can do anything for 20 seconds, right? So we're just going to try today. However you're moving today, it's right and it's good. We are training our joy, and that doesn't require perfection. That requires trying, showing up, giving what you have. She rises while it is yet night. And many of us are finding ourselves in night right now. And so we're going to give it what we have. So I've downloaded a playlist of really fun Tabata songs. The person speaking has a little bit of an accent. It's super fun. We can giggle and laugh. It's fun. So we'll listen to them coach us. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Here's your first move. Tap the ground, tap a knee. I'm going to add a hop because I want more. But you can follow right here with Carson. You're just going to raise a knee. And that's all. All right, you ready? I can't see your comments, but I hope you're with me. There's a bunch of us here. I love that we're in it together. All right. You ready? Can we do this? We can do this. Made for hard things. While it is yet night, right?
Welcome to the
This is one of my kids' favorite songs. He's going to start us. Listen.
5.
Here we go.
4.
3, 2, 1. You follow me. So you're on pace here to the ground. Then I'm just adding a little knee tap. Now if that's too much, all you're doing right there with Carson is step and tap that knee. Good job. Oh, well done. We're coming up on the end of this first round. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. You get to rest. Move number 2, I'm going to show you a squat jack. Carson is just going to march in and out. I'm going to jump it. You pick either one. It's good. Here we go. I'm low, in and out. So I'm staying in that squat position, but moving feet in and out. If that's too much for you, perfect. You're just marching. If that's too much, regular march in place. It's burning. Holy moly. Come on. Oh, we're almost here. Go lower. 3, 2, 1. Now, here's the good news. All we're going to do is repeat that. So that was one round. We got 3 more. We got 3 more. Yes, we can. Knee taps. Here we go. To the ground. So this first series, it's a lot of quad and glute. And we're breathing hard, right? Heart rate's up. Nothing like gasping for breath live on the internet. Have no clue who's watching. While it is yet night. 3, 2, 1. So I would say to you, what type of night are you in right now? Because it's okay to claim it, to admit it, to call things for what they are. Squat jacks. What does night look like for you right now? What would it look like to rise? To not stay stuck in passivity, in complacency, in bitterness, in negativity? What would it look like to rise? 3, 2, rest. That was 2. Sorry, I didn't cue that well. Let me cue you again. We're going back to the beginning. Squat, knee tap. You ready? Here we go. This is round 3. Good job. Well done, well done, well done. Come on. While it is yet night, when everything else is falling apart, you rise, rest. Okay, now we're going to move in and out squat walks. Or march your feet, right? Oh, we'll get a rest here in a second, y'all. Here we go. Lower down. So if you did the workout with me on Tuesday, I'm still sore. I'm still sore from that pain. Maybe you are too. Maybe you're not. And you need more. Add some knee slides here. Go to some tuck counts. I will keep it right here. Oh. Good job. 3, 2, 1. While it is yet night. Maybe night for you right now is fearing for your job. Back to the beginning. Knee tap last time. Here we go. Maybe some of you are fearful for your jobs. Maybe you're business owners. I get that. Maybe you work in a location that's completely shut down. You have no guarantee of anything that's to come. And it feels heavy. 3, 2, 1. And it feels dark. All right, last time through, there's walking in and out for squat jacks. We ready? Big rest coming. Go. What is dark right now? What would it look like for you to rise regardless? Maybe it's not just about time of day. Maybe it's about position of heart. Willing to rise. It's who you are. This is why we've trained. Willing to rest. Rest. Oh, big rest. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Let your heart rate come down. I'm going to pause that and talk you through your next series. Move number 1. 1 foot goes forward. 5 jabs. knee strike. Switch feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee strike. Move number 2. We'll be excited about, we'll just pick up our weights. Curl press. So we'll pick up our weights. If you don't have weights, water bottles, canned food items, milk jugs, whatever you got. You got 20 more seconds here. Check on your neighbor if your kids are doing this with you or your spouse. Those 5 jabs with the knee strike. Oh, I'll show it to you. All right, 10 seconds. She rises while it is yet night. He rises while it is yet night. Could you rise today? Could you rise today? Here we go. They're going to cue us. 1 foot goes forward, 5 jabs. And you do just like I am with the jabs. Then you'll just switch your feet. Here we go. 5 jabs, knee strike. And if you want to take out that knee strike, you could. You could just punch. So here's your goal here. Heart rate up. Heart rate up. Come on. However you're moving, it's good. But I need you to push. No holding back today. Train. Rest. Good job. Move number 2. Grab your weights. Curl and press. If the press is too much, you can just stay with the curl or the whole thing. Nice and slow. Let your heart rate come down. So curl up, engage core. Overhead, you'll see I'm training a little bit of balance while I'm here. You don't have to. You want more? Good job. Stick with me. I know heart rate's high. It's good. Perfect. Rest. Set those down. Back to that first move. 5 jabs. Knee strike. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. If you feel like your arms are just flying every direction and you're a mess, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. Come on. You train your joy at this point. You celebrate the fact that you can move. You give thanks that you're alive and well. And it might not look like we wanted rest. It might not look like we wanted, but there's joy to be found in it. There's joy to be found in it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Curl. Press. When those weights go overhead, I want you to engage core. When in doubt, go ahead and engage glutes too. Good job. I like this move. How you feeling? We're trying real hard to not swing it, but use muscle, not momentum. What'd you say? All right. We're halfway done with this one. We're halfway done with this one. 5 jabs, you ready? Pick your foot. I like to dance when I move. Here we go. 5 of them. While it is yet night. What's night look like for you? Right where you are. The writer of that blog post I was telling you about, she said, what if it means we rise when things are dark, when calamity abounds, when others stay sober and sleepy? Rest. We rise. When others shrink back, you rise. Grab your weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Hup. Well done. I like this one. Good job. I like when you've anchored those elbows. Perfect. So you can train the other side balance if you want. Good job. I'm not using my heaviest weights, but I'm feeling it. Rest. One more round. One more round. Each move. Pick your foot. I'm going to start the other foot this time because I tend to lead with the same one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5. Knee strike. If you're just coming in halfway, you can join us, or you can wait on the replay and go back and watch from the beginning later. She rises. He rises. When others panic, you proclaim. When others worry, rest. When others worry, you worship. When others fear, you're found faithful. It's who you are. You rise. Here we go. Left to myself, I forget. I get it wrong. I look at all the reasons why I can't, why I haven't in the past, why I shouldn't moving forward. I make excuses of why it's too much. Not you. Not anymore. You rise. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Well done. Well done. Catch your breath. I'm going to talk you through the next set. We're going to take one weight, 1 foot forward, and I'm going to pull this weight towards me with a knee pull. I'm going to go for 3, and I'm going to switch legs. then 3. Now, if that's too much, I would recommend for a good modification, don't even hold a weight here. Just drop that weight, 3 knee pulls, then you switch feet. Your second move, if you're able, Carson will show you a mod with her, but hips will go back, running rows, running rows. So we'll be here. Carson's gonna instead upright row right here. So you get to pick which one you want. It's gonna be good. We got some weight for both moves this time. Here we go. Round 3, set 3.
Welcome to Tabata.
Mission impossible. He said, welcome to Tabata. Grab your weight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pull for 3, then switch legs. Pull for 3. She rises while it is yet night. Right now, we're in night. What's it look like for you to rise? When everything around you is falling apart. When there's chaos. When there's heartbreak. 3, 2, 1. Rest. When there's calamity, what would it look like today for you to rise? Maybe that's within the 4 walls of your home. What would it look like to rise today? So we're here, and Carson's just gonna go right here for me. You're fine, you don't even have to hold weight. So the rest of us, we're right here. Elbows stay by sides. And then modification is right here. Upright rows. Yep. Good job. Come on. The theme song may be Mission Impossible, but that's not true for our situation today. 3, 2, 1. There is always hope, and his name is Jesus. There's always hope, so we can rise. Take that weight. Palms up, pick a leg. 2, 1, pull. Come on, 3, then switch. So biceps are feeling it by this point, right? Back of the arms, shoulders. Try not to let that weight drop down, but if you need to, right here, right? It's good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. She rises. 3, 2, 1. He rises. When people around you worry, you worship. When they fret, you demonstrate faith.
3, 2,
running rows.
Go.
When they shrink back, you show up. Maybe with some social distancing, maybe online, but you show up. You grow stronger in the middle of dark times when the rest of the world trembles. You grow stronger because you know who the real source of strength is. And this is not a surprise to him.
2, 1.
Rest.
Break.
I think that was only 2 rounds. Was that only 2 rounds? All right, we got 2 more. We got 2 more. Grab that one weight. Get ready, catch your breath.
2,
Here we
1,
go.
Go.
3. Now, if you're looking to really get the most out of this workout, I need tension to stay on that front leg. I'm not straightening it. So when this one pulls in, I'm keeping the bend, the tension on that quad and glute. Come on, come on. If you're not breathing hard,
2, 1.
I need you to
Break.
speed up the pace or get a heavier weight. Rest, running rows, or upright rows if you're following Carson. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hips back.
Go.
Pull. Elbows straight back. Back is flat. Hips are pushed back. Now for me, I do a few and I rest. And then I come back. Because I'm not one who's going to quit. I'm going to rise. When it's hard, I'll rest. I don't quit. I rest. I don't quit. Same for you. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Break.
One more round. One more round. One more round. Grab that one weight. The original author
2,
of this article said, God is looking for those who will find their brave and rise in the midst of any and every challenge. Could you do that today? What would that look like for you today? To find your brave. This is the last time with this move. Don't quit. Don't quit.
3,
2.
1.
Pull biceps. We're feeling every bit of that. Running rows. Running rows. Hips are going to go back. Back still stay flat. Pulling your belly button to your spine.
2,
Here we go.
1. Go.
Last round of these. Last round of these. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stick with me. Stick with me. We're almost there. Faster. Faster. Don't quit. Rise. Don't quit. Rest. Come on. 3, 2.
1. Break.
Oh, good job. This song's gonna keep talking. That's all we're doing with that one. Next set.
3, 2,
Next set.
1.
I'm gonna show you jumping jacks with my feet with some jabs. So we're gonna go for 3. Option, ear jack. If that's too much, you can stay right here with Carson. She's just gonna tap her foot out. But if you want more, 3 jacks with your feet, jab with your arms, ear jack. Catch your breath for a second, and then we're gonna go for it. You're doing great. Check and make sure we're still going here. We are. I have no idea how long we've been going. Let's see. 22 minutes. I need to be wrapping it up, huh? Let's do this one and then one last set on the ground. How about that? I'll shorten this one. Instead of 4 rounds of each, we'll do 2, okay? You ready? Yeah, okay. Let's go for this one. All right, 3 jacks, 3 jabs and an air jack. And you'll just stay here if you want to. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 3, option, air jack. If that's too much, what about a regular jack? If that's too much, you stay right there with Carson. I need you to push today. The point is to get your heart rate up. So if you're gasping for breath and sweating and looking like a mess, you're doing it right. Rest. Move number 2. Grab your weights. We're just gonna curl and press again. We're gonna curl and press. So last time, we've already done this move. We're going for 2 minutes of it today. Come on. Anchor your elbows. When weights go overhead, engage core, engage glutes. We're almost there. If you're tired, you're not disqualified. If you're resting, stop right here. If you're resting, you're still rising because you're not staying there, right? Resting doesn't mean quitting. Here we go, jabs, air jack. 3, 2, 1. Hup. It feels so awkward. That's all right. What if you found some joy today in awkward places? What if you found that awkward and just snuggled right up to it? Embrace it. We're almost there. Last time with this move today. Rest. One more round with those curls and presses. Then I'm taking you down to your mat for some core and we'll be done. True story. I played 8 rounds, 8 sets. We're only gonna get through 5. That's all right. Good job. You'll notice Carson's just doing a bicep curl. Perfect. If you're pressing, bring your shoulders down from your ears, please. Engage core. Muscle, not momentum. Come on. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Set him down. You're going to go with me down to your mat. We got 2 moves. The first one, I haven't even shown Carson yet. It's a bicycle crunch. So here's what it could look like. Here's what it may look like for Carson and for anyone who wants a modification. Elbow to knee. All right? Are you ready? You just said no, I heard you. Are you ready? Find your position. Get down. Next song. Bicycle crunches. Then we're going plank. Bicycle crunches. You ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah, perfect, Carson. So if you need a modification, you follow Carson Rose right there. So elbow to the outside of that knee. Keep your other leg straight. It's hard. You're able. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that 10-second break to flip over. We're going to a plank position. So elbows or hands, knees or toes. Back's flat. You ready? Here we go. If you want more, hip drop. Come on. Can anybody guess this song? It's called I Don't Care. We do care. We're going to show up. We're going to rise. 3, 2, 1. Bicycle crunches. Last time with these today. Last time with bicycle crunches. I'm going to keep us moving. I promise I won't keep you all day. Give me what you got. We're almost done. Here we go. Elbow outside of that knee. You can go slow. You can rest. But you're not quitting. Not you. Not today. You're one who will rise. When it's dark, you shine. When others quit, you show up. Rise. While it is yet night, she rises. 2, 1. This time flip over. I want you to go to a high plank. We're going to lower for 3 in a push-up and then hand release. I'll show it to you. All right, follow me here. Lower for 3, hand release, push-up. Lower for 3. Carson's showing you a modification on the wall. It's perfect. Come on. Lower for 3, hand release. We're almost there. Keep going. I want you to push through this rest period. So keep going. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. And you're done. Come on. Don't rest. Give me what you got. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Woo! Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Now, if you did that workout and that was not enough for you, you can go back and repeat it. But if it was, and you're breathing hard like I am, and you're feeling every bit of that, I want you to let your heart rate start coming down. Now, I know you're busy. I know you have kids that are needing you. But can you give me about 8 minutes right here? The most important thing we can do today is train our hearts to open, to be still, and to listen to the word of the Lord. So if you are willing, right where you are, you can start stretching, however you feel like you need to stretch today. But I want to teach you. And after we've moved, our hearts are more open to receive and listen to truth. This is the workout. So the workout you just did was the warm-up. And the real work happens now. You can get online right now and find a billion workouts somewhere. I don't just want to move your body, I want to train your heart. See, if all this was for me is a way to burn calories, I don't want anything of it. I want to know what the Lord has to say to me today. And I want you to hear what he has to say to you. Before we pushed record today, Carson and I prayed that the Lord would use our words, but that he would have an encounter with you right where you are, right in the middle of your dirty kitchen floor, in the middle of your family room, in the middle of trying to homeschool your kids, in the middle of worrying about your bank account and how you're going to pay for things. He's willing to minister to you right there. And he isn't surprised by how you're finding yourself right now. He's not disappointed with your struggle in it, but he wants to show you a different way. He has freely given us all things. And so we can trust him. So you stretch, and then I want to train your heart just a little bit. So stretch and breathe however you need to today. And while you do that, I'm just going to train your heart. Proverbs 31, verse 15. She rises while it is yet night, and she provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. And the author of that original blog devotion, whoever she was, I'm grateful for you because I've used these words so many times. She said, what if while it is yet night has less to do with the time of day we get up and everything to do with being women who rise up, men who rise up when chaos and heartbreak and calamity abound. In the darkest hour, she rises. In the darkest hour, he rises. It's who you are. When you became saved, the blood of Christ bought, purchased you. Your spiritual DNA was changed. You have a new nature. You have been given the likeness of God's own Son. You rise. It's in you. When others shrink back, you press in. When others despair, you delight in the goodness of God because you know his character. And so even though we're tempted to shut down, we're tempted to fear, we're tempted to withdraw, you instead worship your way through. You rise. 629 times in the Bible we're told, stand up or rise up. Stand up or rise up. And I can't sit face to face with you right now, but with everything that's in me, I'm imploring you, what would it look like today to stand up or to rise up? I would say to you, there are people around you that are waiting for you to. That it's not really about you in this moment. But what would your yes do for all those who are to follow? What would your yes do for those around you? When everything around you is in the midst of chaos, when your own world is quaking, you are to be the she who was willing to rise. You are to be the he who was willing to rise. You do not will. You do not complain. You do not blame. You will find you're brave and you will rise. In the midst of dark times, you grow stronger. When those around you are trembling, you are trusting. God is looking for a company of men and women willing to find that they're brave and rise in the midst of any and every challenge, and then to be a force of good to help others do the same. So you get to find you're brave, and then you get to help others do the same. That matters. You may be stuck in the four walls of your home, but it matters. So today, could you find you're brave? What would it look like for you today? Isaiah 32:9 says, you women who are so complacent, rise up and listen to me. You daughters who feel so secure, that also means at ease. You daughters who are so at ease, hear what I have to say. Nehemiah 2:18, he says, let us arise and let us build. So they strengthen their hands for this good work. Nehemiah 6, he stops and he says two things in that chapter that I love. One, he says, I'm doing a good work and I cannot go down. He was not distracted by the lies and the chaos around him. He said, I'm doing a good work and I cannot go down. And the second thing he prayed was, oh, now, Lord, strengthen my hands. Could you pray that today? Now, Lord, strengthen my hands for whatever is to come, for whatever health challenges I'm going to face, for whatever's going to happen with my job, for whatever's going to happen with my business, for whatever's going to happen with my family, for whatever's going to happen with homeschooling, for whatever's going to happen with having to show up in places that are dark. Could you strengthen the work of my hands? This is why we train. It's why we train. The way through, the weapon of warfare you're going to choose today is worship. It's worship. So I picked this song because I want to remind you. So I'm going to be quiet and let you listen for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Breathe deep. Be still. Worship. You could sing. People might think you're weird. It's okay. The more in love with Jesus I fall, the weirder I get. And I'm okay with it. I am. I'm stuck at home. What's the worst that's going to happen, right? Worship. Worship. But I'm surrounded by you. And it looks like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. And it looks like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. This is how I fight my battle. Breathe deep. Worship your way through. Worship your way through. This is how I fight my battle. 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 She rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. 629 times we're told kum, we're told shakam. It means stand up, rise up. You women who are at ease, you who are complacent, rise up. There are people around you who are weary, who do not have the hope you have. It is time for you to rise up. It is time for you to speak up. No more complacency. No more sitting still and watching others despair when we have the reason to have hope. Rise up. Rise up. Let me pray for you before you go today. Lord, with open hands that might be trembling, we ask that you would show us what it looks like to rise up today. In places of darkness, in places of despair, in places where we don't even know what we're doing yet. Lord, would you show us what it looks like and strengthen the work of our hands? So with our feeble offerings today, God, all that we have and all that we are, we lay it at your feet. And we ask that you would have your way today. God, could you send us? Whether that means a message we send, whether that's a handwritten card, whether it's a phone call we have, whether it's bringing peace every place our foot lands today, in the name of Jesus, could you send us today? We love you. We thank you. We praise you. It's the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. So fun, y'all. So fun. All right, so maybe you came in late and you're like, who is this weird woman? And why is she singing with her arms in the air?